first assure Kenyans that your data and information is safe and secure. We have ensured that we have several security measures that we've put in place to ensure that all the information that we collect is not only stored in a secure place, but we have full redundancy. The equipment that is being used, which are 7-inch tablets, these devices, as you've heard, were assembled locally, and they have our software, which we have developed within the country. And therefore, we are able to ensure that all the data, as it is transmitted, as it is processed, is actually done within our control. And we assure you that we have the full capacity to ensure full security. In order to ensure that the transmission of data is only coming from those devices, we have created a special network. And that network will only be used to send the data to all the data centers. You will not have other devices out there being able to transmit into our servers. So we're very sure that also the quality of the data coming is only coming from our own sources. The mobile devices are protected, as I've mentioned, and you cannot, the enumerators cannot change the software that is already there, and therefore we are fairly certain that the data we get will be the correct data, and that we will be monitoring on a continuous basis everything that is being transmitted, the quality, and ensuring that it is in good order. I also wish to, at this point, mention that we have sufficient data storage to ensure that all the data for all the citizens that is coming through will actually be stored in our multiple data centers. The requirement at the moment is for about 3 terabytes of data, but we have capacity now for over 40 terabytes. So we have more than enough capacity that is required. We have 3 data sites that we've put in place where we have our data primary site and 2 redundancy sites. And these are replicated throughout, so that even if one site is down, the others will continue to maintain the data. As regards the communication, that has been streamlined. This is the last briefing that we'll do as cabinet. Going forward, we will have media briefings that will be done by the government spokesman and the Director General of the KNBS. They will be doing this on a daily basis at 10 a.m. from the Media Briefing Center at Teleposta Towers. We do not expect anybody else to communicate on the census other than the 2 I have mentioned. For technical information, the county commissioners in the different counties will be able to provide information so that, for instance, if you want to know where the enumerators are, if you have any technical issues, they can provide. But on the progress of the census, that will be done, as I said, by the government spokesman and the Director General of the KNBS. We have set up a hotline number, which we have tested and is fully functional, and that is 0800 221 020, where anyone can call to get any information that you want regarding the census process, and we will be able to ensure that you're fully updated. The census process is distinctly different from the Huduma number process. If you recall, the Huduma number process was registering citizens with their biometric information so that we can have identification information on our citizens, a single source of truth. That exercise took place, and we ensured that we have now data of our citizens. The census data is very different, because what we're doing is that we're not only getting the identification of citizens, but we're now enumerating a lot more information that we will use for our planning for the next 10 years as a country. We will be able to find out information, for instance, how many farmers we have, how many teachers we have, all the information that we need about the economy, about the development of the country, so that we are able to plan. Where we conducted the Huduma number registration, we had only about 31,500 devices that we were using across the country. It was registering people, and we took a period of 3 months to do the registration. The census exercise happens on the reference day, which is the 24th, 25th. This is Saturday night, and goes on only for 7 days. We have over 164,000 enumerators that are out there. And therefore, the two exercises are fairly different. The information that we get is very important for us in terms of our planning and ensuring that as a country we're going to develop even better. We will have questions later, but for now let me invite my colleague, CS Fred Matiang'i, to now address the security.